The Late Show. I mean, it's the Breakdown, episode 59. Welcome. My name is David Gokhshtein. That's Akil Pattison. This show is powered by Gokhshtein Media. This show is sponsored by Unstoppable Domains. Unstoppable Domains probably got their name from me, as they've probably watched some of my career highlights of me playing some hockey and football. I was unstoppable.
No, he wasn't.
Um,
No, he wasn't.
yes, I was. Yes, I was. I was unstoppable. I I didn't sleep much. I slept 2.5 hours yesterday. Big shit happened in our space. Monumental event. The Ethereum merge. I have my own thoughts about the Ethereum merge. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get them claps on. I'm gonna bring this closer to the microphone so people. By the way, next week we will be transitioning totally onto YouTube Live. So for those who tune into us, to the 200 plus people that tune into this space. Number one, love you guys. I appreciate you guys supporting us. We just need to be on one platform, and that platform will be YouTube Live. So we hope that you all come over and join us every single day from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We love you. We really love you. Also, want to go ahead and say that the merch store, it's up. Let me check this though, because I got yelled at. I got yelled at last night because I said the merch store is up, and they said it's not, but it is. So the merch store is up. I'm not wearing the merch today because I wanted to show off. Well, I could have done. I didn't want people to faint because to show off my beautiful physique along with the shirt, would have been horrible. I mean, it would have been bad. It really would have been bad. Bad in a good way. Well, we'll get into that. Anyway, can I say something real quick? I don't know if you watch Reels or not, Akil. Like Reels, like on YouTube, those short videos.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
All right, so there's this song now that plays, and it's like, "How deep is your love?" And then it's remixed with some Spanish music and stuff. Give me some hearts if you heard that or not that little song, but that theme song that's being used on Instagram and on YouTube Shorts. It starts off, "How deep is your love?" and then it's like, dun, 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 dun. Anybody? Anybody? Anybody at all? Wow. Either the audience is asleep right now, or nobody actually goes on Reels. Has nobody has nobody ever heard of that song? All right, let me just flip it then. So when people create content and they put out these shorts, right? When you see these shorts of Andrew Tate, when you see these shorts of Jordan Peterson, when you see these shorts of who else is there? Les Brown, whatever. Like I'm talking about the shit that I like. Maybe even Mike Tyson shorts, right? Not his shorts, but the shorts, the video shorts. They always play this dramatic music, right? There's always this dramatic background music for a 15-second clip. Why are people using these clips, the dramatic music effects? Like, when they say, like, use this clip on any video that you have, that does not mean use this clip while you're taking a shit. There's nothing dramatic about you dropping the number two. Like, has anybody ran into this situation? I did. Like, why would you go ahead and put that? How deep is your love? And like, while somebody's dropping the number two, like, like, I just had to say that today. I don't know if I'm just like, if I have no sleep, but like, I'm watching a reel where a dude is taking a shit, and
So I want everybody to know right now, David is suffering from what we would call, what I believe is post-merger syndrome. Okay, post-merger syndrome, PMS. Okay.
No, I'm being serious. No, I'm being serious. Yeah, if you're taking a poop, there's no reason for you to play dramatic music. Like just because it says use this song because you'll get more clicks on any video. Why would you get so I don't know. I'm just saying, man. Anyway, thank you very much for showing up. Uh, Last night, a tremendous event happened. Tremendous event. Historical. Historical. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if Biden and all the world leaders came out and talked about this historical event that went down yesterday, the Ethereum merge. By the way, I'm still sleeping just because I stood up in the spaces. I got the time wrong. I thought it was like 1:30. It was actually 3:30. And yeah, I fucking left without saying goodbye. It was I think it was Jessica's room. Jessica had a anti Ethereum party going on, and I was just like, I was more honestly yesterday fixated on this. If you are on YouTube right now, this is what was happening last night. If you were tuned into a show last night, this is what I was doing. I didn't give a shit about the Ethereum merge, by the way. I'm being honest here. I didn't really care for about 6 hours, not even two, for 6 hours. I was more focused on how in the fuck do I go ahead and plug this in and have this camera go ahead and shoot me. That's what I was doing last night. I still can't figure it out. Still can't figure it out. I'm gonna try again today because I have no quit in me, but still can't figure this shit out. And how does I'm gonna rant right now? This shit costs a lot of money. This shit really costs a lot of money. You would think Sony, hey Sony, you would think you would put in the USB streaming option into this thing. Maybe, maybe, just think of the people that want to use to go ahead and. So you charge an arm and a leg for this shit, yet your entry level camera, which I'm currently using today, which obviously I look gorgeous here, and you've admitted it before we went on air. You did say that.
I did
Don't go
not.
back to yours, bitch.
I did not say. I said nothing about gorgeous. I was like, yeah,
You
you look
said I
good.
look gorgeous.
I listen. Anyone knows me knows that I don't use the word gorgeous for almost anything.
You said I look fantastic.
I said you look good.
No, it was more than good. It was more.
No, okay.
There was more spirit in that good.
So now it's how I say things. I'm like, oh, you look good, and you're like, oh, in your head it turns into, I thought you looked sexy and you were gorgeous.
I mean, it's okay to go ahead and say like, "Yo, dude, you look gorgeous, man." It's
I
fine.
didn't say you look gorgeous though. I didn't
You
use that
did.
term.
You did use the term.
Don't believe him, folks. He's telling you, look, see, this is fake news right here.
It's
Fake
not fake
news.
news. It's real news.
No, I think
Anyway,
he's right. Like your tone alluded to it. Like you were alluding to it.
right, Alex? You like you're.
So hold on. So hold on. So
You're
if
just
I
saying.
allude,
Yo,
so if my
you're
so
off the
voice
ass.
infliction
I'm like,
now, so
no,
voice
go ahead.
infliction now is a reason for me. So you
Are you
read into my
stuttering?
tone what I was really thinking.
Are you stuttering?
No,
I'm okay with you calling me gorgeous, man.
I didn't call you gorgeous though.
You want to slap me in my ass and say like, "Hey, you look gorgeous."
Whoa, 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 whoa. This is not
What?
the locker room. This is not the locker room. I use a
Okay.
wet towel anyway.
Oh, what was that just now?
I said I use a wet towel.
Wait, hold on. Hey,
You know when you wind it up and
and what? That would take and like so if I'm wearing a towel, that would just strip me of my towel.
yeah, but it also hurts.
Okay, you want to play rough. Anyway,
You've never got hit with a wet towel?
okay, I don't know what kind of beatings you take on. Anyway, so I have no clue what the fuck you're doing. All right. So that everybody's excited that Ethereum merge went down yesterday. Yo, listen, congratulations to Vitalik and the rest of the squad. It went off without a hitch. I mean, listen, let's give credit. It went off without a hitch, no hiccups, and this is why.
We're
This
the Bitcoin maxis now, though.
well, we're gonna get to that also, the Bitcoin maxis, because I listened to some of them in the room that was opened up last night. Shout out to Jessica and whoever else was. I think Leo was co-hosting that shit, eating hot dogs the entire time. But you had maxis come in there also. There were maxis coming in and just like putting down ETH, and I'm like, yo, honestly, it's already a wrap, bro. Like it's boring. Like stop. Find a new hobby. Like literally, find a new hobby because nobody cares. The more you go out there and shit on a project, the more people will get interested in it. All you're doing is doing free advertising. So like, cool. Shout out to you. But anyway, Ethereum. This is why I said that Vitalik takes his time. He's not gonna rush. He wasn't rushing. He wasn't planning to rush because you guys wanted him to meet a certain standard. No, he was going up and look at the results. Like it went like literally the merge happened. You don't even know about it. You woke up this morning like, okay, like no, you weren't supposed to expect anything. This was it. So shout out! I can't wait for the splurge and whatever the fucking other names are. But like, shout outs to Vitalik for doing something that has never been done in the space. And I think if Satoshi, he or she was alive today, they'd be like, yo, shout outs to Vitalik, man. You did your thing. You really
Hold on. You didn't know Satoshi's alive, and Viking Lord was actually informed of this more recently that Vitalik is actually alive. Are you getting naked? What are you doing?
First, I just want to say that I'm taking off my shirt. Now, if you want, just turn around, Akil, because I don't know what's going on with you today. You're like a dog in heat today, so just relax.
I am
You know what? I
definitely not.
won't. You know what? I'm gonna suffer through the entire show with the shirt on. Because I don't know. Oh no. Anyway, let's set up. Should we go to the news? But again, congratulations to ETH and all the supporters and all the people that believe in ETH. Shout outs to all the bitches that have been crying, flooding Ethereum, stating that it was going to fall apart. Y'all woke up really angry today. So shout outs to you. I'm delighted to see you guys in your feelings. I've been reading tons of tweets today. I am literally laughing like Stephen A. Smith. Like I am literally sitting in my chair. If you guys have ever seen Stephen A. Smith do a broadcast about the Dallas Cowboys, I am laughing like Stephen A. Smith today. In your feelings, you bitches. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you.
Stephen A. Smith, legend.
Shout out to Stephen.
I know Shaq.
Like if Stephen A. Smith was talking about Bitcoin maxis, he'd be like, despicable. Despicable. You all Bitcoin maxis show up for the 50th time? Despicable.
Stephen A. Smith, my man.
Well, what Stephen A. Smith would first start with is, I know Shaq. That's what he's got to tell you. He's got to tell you that he knows Shaq first. And that his playing career lasted about as long as my professional career in other industries. And yeah, Stephen A. Smith.
Okay, I don't want to hear. I mean, can pipe down?
Hold on.
Pipe down? I mean, please, you don't want to.
I want to play this today for all the Ethereum haters. For all the Ethereum haters, this one, actually, yeah, this one is for you. Hold on one second. Mute your shit. Let me go play this.
Dallas still has a very good chance for the NFC East. You said very good chance? Why not? First of all, I don't want to listen to you. Okay, I don't want to hear. I mean, can it pipe down? Can it pipe down? I mean, please, you don't want to need to pipe down. That's the point. Marcus killed me because Marcus sat up there. Did you hear Molly? Did you hear Marcus' beautiful expertise? You know how he dissected the rest of the NFC East. We don't have to talk about the Commanders or the Giants or the Eagles. All we got to do is talk about the Cowboys. You don't need any other ammunition. Dallas still has a very good chance.
I'm sorry, I gotta do this shit, man.
First of all,
that's right. All you Ethereum haters, I am laughing. I want you to suffer. That's right. I said it. On tape, on live, recorded. I want you son of a bitches to suffer.
Wow.
For all the years of hate. For all the years of hate. All the years. Starting in 2016. I want you to sit there and fucking cry today. This show is sponsored by not only Unstoppable Domains, but I'm going to give them a free plug. This show will be sponsored by fucking Kleenex. Hope you motherfuckers cry.
Oh, wow. You woke up with some fucking fire in your belly today, huh?
The camera, not working. Not working. How Deep Is Your Love theme song. The song... Michelle, do you know what I'm talking about? The song clip, How Deep Is Your Love, on every single Instagram and YouTube reel. Like, everybody puts it on. It's like this dramatic song. And it goes, How Deep Is Your Love? And people put it on any single video. And literally, guys, listen, okay, if there's an inspirational video, if you're running outside, if you actually open your door for the first time in 2 years to get out there and run around, I get it. Somebody's taping you, you're doing a David Goggins theme, I get it. But when you're taking a shit, that song does not apply. You waking up in the morning, just waking up in the morning and putting that on to you wake. No, it does not apply. You guys don't know what the fuck you're doing. And I don't want to see it on real. I really don't. How deep is your love as you're taking a shit? Really? All right, let's get to the crypto news. We already talked about Ethereum. What else is on the docket, son?
Just would mention Gokhshtein. South Korea is looking to invalidate his passport, get his passport back. So they're just upping the ante against him.
You know how I feel about Gokhshtein. First of all, Gokhshtein, yo, this dude gained about 125,000 pounds. Have you seen this latest pic? Has anybody seen the latest? Where's the picture? Where's the picture of Gokhshtein? He looks like, you talk about stress eating. This dude's eating. He's ordering. Like, this is it looks like every 5 minutes Uber Eats is delivering.
That's probably a true statement. He probably is in hiding in a cave ordering Uber Eats. Matter of fact, he's not ordering Uber Eats because they don't have service. He's using DoorDash. A lot less choices and all fat.
That's
Do you
disgusting.
think he's paying with Luna Classic?
Definitely.
Will it finally have a utility, or
definitely paying with Luna Classic? He's definitely playing with Luna Classic.
But you guys know that Luna Classic has nothing to do. Nothing to do. It has nothing to do with him.
It doesn't matter though.
I bet you he still got some. I bet you he got some Luna Classic because he's like, exit liquidity is coming in.
Yeah, like a little moon bag. Yeah, I would imagine.
So Gokhshtein, obviously, is a piece of shit, like I said yesterday on Late Night News. I think he's a piece of shit, and I don't really care. I can care less about what happens to him. Because after seeing that video is embedded in my head. After seeing that video of him talking and laughing about how he can destroy the entire terror system, ecosystem, by pushing the button, when he called a guy out because he was trying to help him, stated a year and a half ago that there might be an exploit and a vulnerability in terror system, and he called him a fucking retard. Fuck him. Fuck him and his passport.
Yeah, definitely send that passport to like burn wallet. Do not pass go. Do not collect. Straight to jail.
Little bitch. That's what
You
he
know,
is.
classic.
Say that again.
No, I'm just doing semantics at this point. I agree with you. Quan is carnival type beat. He's definitely in the clown territory.
By the way,
My question is how am I getting blamed for things of like feedback on YouTube? How y'all blaming me for feedback? Everybody just gonna point a finger at me?
hold
Okay,
on. What
got it.
feedback? What's happening?
They said they're getting feedback on YouTube, but I was like, how's it me? I got nothing over here. I don't control anything. I'm on mute everywhere.
Well, I don't know. Maybe somebody needs new speakers. Anyway, also I wanted to mention this, and we forgot to really touch on this topic about Ethereum. And I'm speaking of Ethereum today. Yo, shout outs to Dow. Shout outs to DeFi Dan. I see you in the room. Got to shout out, give him a big shout out. Give you guys a big hug when I see you guys.
David, you know that's a damn lie. You do not hug people. You do not hug people. Between monkeypox and COVID, you ain't hugging nobody.
This event, I would actually hug them. I would actually hug Dow and DeFi Daniel, as they have been here since the beginning, preaching Ethereum, not moving off their stance. While others disrespected them, they made valid points. Like one of the points that I'm going to make today is, do you understand how epic the Ethereum merge was? The Ethereum merge was always the solution to solving climate change. We should be on our knees thanking Vitalik. He has literally saved our planet. We thought it would be Elon. I thought it would be Elon. It wasn't Elon. It was Vitalik. Vitalik ended up being the man who has extended the life of this planet by moving from POW to POS. It is facts.
And now the Bitcoin maxis enter the room because that is all you're doing. It's like, yo, the Bitcoin maxis are all they're the ones who continuously say proof of work is not bad for the environment. Now you've got Ethereum saying, no, we're going to move to proof of stake because it's better for the environment. Which one is which? Who's superior? Who's superior?
It doesn't matter. At this point, I'm going to say it again. Ethereum, Vitalik solved an issue, a major one, a global one. They reversed what was happening. And that is, I don't believe we will see what these experts are saying, and that is global warming happen now. He has extended the planet's. Yeah, I'm about to laugh. I'm laughing just because I'm happy, but he's extended the planet's life. Serious.
Well, listen, he can extend it all he wants, but hey, if you want to extend something, extend your wardrobe. Head over to the G Media website, get you some apparel. Yes, the link is live. You can actually purchase your G Media shirt. And matter of fact, I want to see everybody taking pictures with it. On the back, it says "We Are Web3." I'd get up and show you, but I guess I could. Like if you get it, you get your shirt. "We Are Web3" right there. So
that was
grab
hot.
you one. come on, be part of the G Media family. Link is live. Folks are asking about it, Dave. They're in the DMs. They're all over the messenger board. Yo, get you some G Media apparel. It's actually pretty good stuff.
Yeah, get yourself some.
Right now, man, it's so comfortable.
Get yourself some G Media swag. You know what? I want. Yo, Michelle, get on this right now. I demand that there is a shirt made. I demand. What is that? Fingers? What? You're
We were on
moisturizing.
YouTube talking about like I got the moisture or something on my hands. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, you have Vaseline on your hands. All right, great. What I was going to say is that Michelle, I demand you right now to create a shirt that says Ethereum has saved the planet.
How you
want
gonna
it
demand?
up.
How you
I
gonna
want it
demand
up.
something out of that woman? You're ridiculous. I demand you, Michelle, make me a shirt today. Today, not tomorrow.
Ethereum shirt now.
The people want this shirt. They're in my DMs. Ethereum has saved the planet. Ethereum has saved the planet. It solved global warming. Anyway, maybe I can call Ethereum. They can solve this fucking problem I'm having with this fucking camera here, bro.
So David, here's something from one of the online folks. They says, they don't care about neither. It's the monetary system group that controls it, really. ETH merger doesn't really matter at all. It's about storing energy and then reselling it. So do you think ETH merger is just about storing energy and reselling it? I don't even understand what that even means.
That comment had to come from somebody from the Harmony community. Do a background check. You'll probably find fucking blue hearts all over the place. At the end of the day, I'm going to say this again for you guys. There is no amount of FUD that you cannot rain on our parade today. DeFi Daniel, Dow, Chemist, let these bitches know they will not rain on our parade today. We shall stand united.
I don't know why, but I just thought about the 300 film. But he's like saying this is proof of stake or something, kicking off proof of work. Or
Vitalik was supposed to star in that movie. He obviously had other obligations. Otherwise, it would have been him saying, "This is Ethereum," and throwing a maxi down a goddamn hole.
You know what? I got to unmute here. Hey, David, I think, you did say something, though, that was actually probably in tune, right? So right now we've had the current administration here in the United States, Joe Biden. They've talked about clean energy. They've talked about yesterday they were in Detroit with the electric vehicles. They're talking about reusable energy. This is falling in line with their policy initiatives there. So it leads me to believe that because they've made this move, and I've said this before, because they've made this very calculated move, and Ethereum was like looking into the future, this then allows for governments like the United States to say, hey, look, this has actually done something to help reduce energy, to reduce global warming. And so, yes, it will now be one of the options that we use here in the United States. So I think this is good for adoption overall globally, and how the infrastructure bills and how legislation is being passed to make crypto adoption happen. So it's a good thing, man. Good thing.
Stay salty, bitches, because the Ethereum merge happened. Yes, indeed. And somebody went ahead and minted out the first NFT, which cost them about 38, I think it was 38 Ethereum. Shout outs to that boy or girl or whoever it was.
Yeah, find that wallet. Yeah, it was like 36 Ethereum. 36 Ethereum, and it's going to be worth more in the next 12 months.
Yeah. Yo, people are calling this dude or whoever this person is. They're calling them stupid. Like, no, you're stupid. Yeah, I would have done it if I wasn't so focused on this goddamn camera and trying to figure out how to connect it to this goddamn iMac. I would have probably tried to do some shit like this. That shit is going to be worth millions upon millions of dollars. It might even be worth more than that shit that Beeble did for $69 million. That's right. Ethereum has saved the planet. I'm going to repeat it for you all day long today. I'm a Bitcoiner. I am a goddamn Bitcoiner. But let's call it as it is here. Ethereum has saved the... Yo, this is what Vitalik did to everybody. 2000, he tried to work for Bitcoin. Vitalik believed that he had the solution to go ahead and make Bitcoin better. And you know what Bitcoiners did? The maxis. Not the good Bitcoiners. The maxis. Okay? They threw them away. They kicked them out. So you know what Vitalik did? He started Ethereum. That's what happens when you're violent. That's what happens when you're not inclusive. When you claim to be inclusive. You weren't inclusive, so Vitalik said, I'm going to build my own shit. He built his own shit and created an entire ecosystem. And if you hate Ethereum, it's funny. You're on projects, or you're into projects that were actually built on top of Ethereum. That finally went ahead and created their own blockchain. And some of them are disappearing because they're getting hacked every second. And your so-called favorite blockchain, oh, it's funny. It's funny how it supports Ethereum. They all ride on Ethereum. And here's the ultimate mic drop. The ultimate mic drop. Besides Vitalik coming out with his own book, How I Saved the Planet, right before the merge, he drops his, yes, I'm going to say it again, it'll be the last time, but he drops his dick right on the table for you guys. It says, y'all can, I don't want to get demonetized. Well, I'm probably already demonetized. It doesn't fucking even matter at this point. But he drops it right, boom, on the table. Left all you bitches speechless. Every single one of you motherfuckers speechless. Everybody who hated Vitalik went and ran and pre-ordered that goddamn book like Jessica went ahead and ran and got herself that cheap-ass Solana phone. Shout outs to Solana. Might bring them onto Unfiltered. I'm just saying. That was a joke.
I don't know, man. Solana, you don't want to get me started.
Don't. Do it after I get them on the Unfiltered. Anyway. What you thought I was going to talk about some other shit today? We got... Yo, Dennis Porter, man. Dennis, do me a favor. I love you, man. I had you on Unfiltered. I get it. I've read your tweets today throughout the timeline. Throughout my Twitter feed. You're trying to convince everybody about proof of work. We get it. But this is going to make a case. You talking about the government? They can't say shit about Ethereum anymore. And who knows? Who knows what they're doing behind closed doors? Who knows if they're going to start building on Ethereum? I've said this on a video that I posted on YouTube. Who knows what they're fucking talking about? I guarantee you, Senator Warren probably got Ethereum in a pocket. Lisa Keel told me that.
Don't put words in my mouth. Senator Warren, Travis, and her team. I did not say that. If any of you do see this video, I did not say those things. So please leave me alone.
This is a special day for everybody. This is a special day for the entire industry. And I'm gonna cut off the jokes here and be serious. It's a special day because this was innovation. It's innovation, and this will
Yeah,
help.
honestly, it needs to be like a global holiday type beat. Like
The,
we
the,
need
What?
a holiday for the
No! I'm not giving a
No,
global
honestly,
holiday
why are
for
we doing
this.
holidays for dumb crap? And then this is a historical
No,
this is a legendary moment
no,
in history. Absolutely.
this
no.
is
I'm
Bring
not.
out
the,
10 days of
No,
mourning for the
no,
Queen.
no,
Bun
no.
that shit. We need Ethereum. Celebrate that shit. Pop the champagne and relax.
this is as epic as when should I say this is right there with the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team when they won in Lake Placid.
You mean the miracle on the ice?
Miracle on the Ice
Yeah, when we beat Russia.
when we beat Russia.
Yeah, yeah.
This moment right here is also comparable to when the United States won its independence. This is one of these moments. And we still pay. By the way, any of you motherfuckers actually realize we still pay the Queen? Does anybody actually realize? We still pay taxes. Why
Hold on,
the fuck am I
hold on.
paying anything?
We don't pay the
to
Queen.
England?
We don't. The United States doesn't pay the Queen.
I pay. Yes, I do. Look at the taxes.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
You do not.
I will show you.
I want you to show me.
It is
I
like
need physical
like
proof of this.
$5 that
I
we
know
send off.
Canada does.
We do too,
We do not.
bro. I think it was a part of the agreement. I think it was a part of the
We do
agreement.
not.
Yes. All right. I'm just telling you right now.
Do you want me to go?
We're still paying those sons of bitches. And while he's going to the bathroom to take a shit, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's what we're doing. I'm not reporting any other news because it's not important. It's not important. I don't care what mainstream media has to say. I don't care. I don't care. Don't give a fuck. First of all, I don't see what you're showing me. I'm blind right now because that shit is so white. 2 minutes. Please do not be boring. Love to hear from all the Ethereum maxis today. By the way, people will be like, oh my god, David's like total maxi today. No. I'm just happy to see innovation happening before my eyes. That's what I'm happy about. I'm happy that this space will continue to grow. This showed it to me. Hard work pays off. This is why I am happy today. This is not me not rooting for Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. But this is me just watching and looking at what Vitalik and that entire team has done to prove everybody wrong. So I'm going to be laughing today. Laughing. That's what you're getting out of me today. Talk about shit posting. Oh, I'm going to be shit talking today. Oh, get ready. Get ready. Because you can motherfucker me and it don't mean shit to me. But if I motherfucker you, you ain't going to sleep tonight. All right.
Hold on. Did you say you ain't gonna sleep?
No, I said if I motherfucker you, you ain't gonna sleep. This is
Good morning.
This is your opportunity to shit on all of them.
It is a good morning indeed, man. I think everybody's happy, unless you're BTC Maxi. It's a great day. It feels like the launch of like a SpaceX, like one of those like space shuttle that they sent and actually went well. Nothing blew up. Everybody was anxious for a little bit. Now it went smoothly, so it's great. I think everybody's happy for it. If you're BTC Maxi, it's okay. If you're in a dark place, it's okay. Just reach out, right? 1-800 Vitalik Schlong. Just reach out to someone. You're not alone. It's okay. Don't be so sad.
Yeah. Hey, I want to put this out. So I decided to do some reading. And so what I pulled out was my constitutional book. And then I decided to do some other fact checking No, we do not pay taxes to
Yes,
the
we do.
Queen.
Anyway,
and the
we
IRS
do.
is not part of the IMF. So
Listen,
stop.
we pay.
That is an untrue statement, David. And I'm
We
telling you that
pay.
is an untrue
We pay.
statement.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna bring it up for you. You ready? First, yo, Dal, stay right here. Don't leave. I'm gonna bring this shit up for you right now. Are you ready?
Go ahead, bring it up. I want to see it. Feeling Froggy leap. I want you to show my genius. So while all y'all can go,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yes. Oh, my genius gets out again. And I didn't
Okay.
Google.
Hold
I
on.
pulled out a fucking book
Hold
that
on.
shows you. I
Hold
told
on.
y'all.
Hold on.
Don't challenge me. Greatness. Black excellence. Yeah, bitches.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna have to take the fucking L here. I'm gonna have to take the fucking L.
What was that, David?
I'm gonna have to take the fucking L. But I do remember, and I will have to do my research today. When I was doing my tax returns, not this year's, but I was doing tax returns one time. I remember paying, or it's stating that we paid the Queen something. It was like a $5, like some shit like that.
Yeah,
So,
it's in the tokenomics.
It
Yeah.
definitely isn't. And listen,
It's like reflections
but
of
yo,
the Queen.
okay, relax, all right. But it's the first time. First time. I'm tired. I'm wrong. Yo, Dylan, shut up. This guy commenting. Shut up. Shut up. Dow, I want you to understand. This is. I know you just said a lot of stuff, but this is your moment. This is your moment to really shit on people. You really.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
No,
Like,
Dow, no,
Hector's
do
not
it.
even there. Like,
Do
he didn't
it.
show up. I don't think he's gonna show up today. Hector's gonna be like
Hector, did you
only
hear
for a
Hector?
couple of days before he shows up. So they're already in their head like, nah, they didn't even want to hear anything. So let's not gloat too much, right?
No,
Big.
Dow, no, absolutely not. No, Dow. How many people have disrespected you? A lot. A lot. As you stood firm on your beliefs, how many of them disrespected you, my friend? I heard it. I had your back. I didn't have your back like that. Relax. I had your back though. Okay? They disrespected you. This is your day to do us like Stone Cold Steve Austin on their asses. Flip them off. Let them know. And that's the bottom line because Vitalik said so.
Yeah, I feel bad for the BTC Maxis, man. I've been in those rooms where they were shitting on the Eve guys, the Cardano people, like everybody, right? Like no one was good enough, and everybody's a scammer or idiot. And I think it's going to be increasingly very quiet from the BTC Maxis. I think they already started to change and remove the laser eyes, remove the toxic Maxi reference in their profile, and they're going to transform. They're going to become crypto guys.
Yo,
They're become like all encompassing, all embracing guys. But I hope some people in this room that remember those conversations will hold them to those bullshit statements that they, removed from their Twitter profiles. I hope people remember, like, these guys were talking mad shit, saying everything was a scam and bullshit, and they're going to be quiet. They're going to grow increasingly quiet, and they're going to come out and say, oh, no, we love everything. But remember, these guys were full of shit, man.
Well, I didn't listen to those full of shit people anyway. If you didn't listen to them before this, I'm not listening to you after this.
They are now ripping apart Pomp. Pomp has officially taken out Bitcoin out of his bio and taken those laser eyes out of his PFP.
Walk of shame.
And by the way, Hector, who comes into every single space trying to talk shit. Well, He was in the space last night. He wasn't talking. He was silent.
He came up last night.
Jess, when you asked him that question, you're like, so what do you think about Ethereum? You asked.
He came up. He was actually helping us. He was looking at the Block Explorer and looking at transactions, and he said everything looked good from his point of view.
He couldn't say a word, Jess. There was no words. He was speechless because he said, I have, there are episodes of the breakdown where he was saying, and I quote, he was saying, Ethereum moving to POS will never work. Shout out to Hector.
Well, you have to say it like this. You have to say it like this. Proof of stake will never work. It's just not possible.
It's not possible.
That's what Hector would say.
That's
how Hector would say it.
It's not going to work. It's not going to be able to work. And it's just like, So like, what theory do you have on it actually working?
But BSV, but BSV, but BSV, but BSV, but BSV.
But so many people are building.
You guys are hilarious.
So many people.
Do you have any proof that I'm not Satoshi, guys? Hey, let me take this moment to read some YouTube comments. Make sure you guys are on the YouTube. We are putting out a lot of content there. The breakdown is happening simultaneously. So you guys on Twitter, but also video there. Hilarious. The chat. So a lot of funny comments from Dylan. He's saying, slap that peach emoji behind the camera. You guys can figure out the rest. We can see here from Madrid saying, which is worse, the pipeline that leaks thousands of gallons into the ocean or ETH being mined by a computer? Yeah, definitely there's that narrative which we talked about. Vitalik is a strange guy, Dylan says, and I love it. Probably Priest. Seems like he's really loving Akil. I'm on Akil's side here. And yeah, guys, join in on the conversation. Check it out.
People are saying that I don't have... Well, Erica is saying that I don't have the circle around me. Well, for the Twitter Spaces. So, either two things. One, Spaces is having issues. Or two, I am being shadow banned by some Bitcoin maxis that work at Twitter. But you know what? I'm still enjoying this. There is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can do to me today. Nothing. Like, remember the Joker as he's being... when the Joker's being fucked up by Batman in that scene where he is interrogating the Joker and asking him, where's... wait, what was he saying? What's her name?
You talk about the low pitch, like where's stuff, like that coarse voice.
No, he's like, where is she? Like, what's her name? What's her name in the movie?
Who the fuck? I don't know who you're talking about. What girl?
No, I'm talking about Batman. What's what's the love interest?
He ain't got no love interest.
No, the girl, the DA girl. Oh my god, are you guys serious? Hold on, you collect shit from BB and you don't know this shit?
I collect a lot of random shit. Like, listen, Batman, billionaire Bruce Wayne. He doesn't love anybody. He only loves himself.
Rachel, there it goes. Rachel.
That's not Rachel. That's a pass-through love affair.
No. He's in love with Rachel, okay? And
no. Like, in the movie.
Anyway, like I said, he's in love with Rachel in this movie, right? And I'm talking about, I'm feeling like the Joker today because, like, he's beating the shit out of the Joker. He's like, where is she? Where's Rachel? And he's smacking the shit out of the Joker. And the Joker's like, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, that you can do to her. And that is essentially how I'm feeling. I actually feel like that every day, by the way. I feel like there is nothing, I mean nothing, that you can say or do to hurt me. Like, I feel like that on fucking crypto Twitter or on social media in general. But today, especially, there is nothing, you maxis from all lives. I'm not even talking about Bitcoiners. I'm talking about any maxi. There is nothing you can do. Nothing you can do to rain on this parade today.
We just had somebody up here. They dropped off. We were going to bring Luke Kwan up to see what Luke Kwan had to say, and then I'm going to bring Nico up.
Dylan says David's got to get into voice impressions. I think he liked the Joker.
Why so serious?
Hey, what's going on, Luquan? Go ahead.
Hey, I just came up to correct David on the whole Queen thing.
Okay, we got it.
No, I already corrected him.
We got it.
I mean, she did pass away September 8th, so we don't pay the Queen.
No. Let me just. We don't pay England diddly. Like we might have agreements in other ways, but we don't pay them from our tax revenue at all. Like
I don't care. I don't care. Okay?
I'm letting y'all be known. No, this is what happens. America. Well, I'm smarter than this. Read a book. Read a freaking book. That's it.
I was confused, okay? But that's why I come into these spaces and I learned something new, right? So this is my first L, which is a lesson. How about that?
But does Canada and Australia, all the countries, do they pay something to the Queen?
No,
like it's
September 8th.
I think Luquan's right. Like we don't pay the Queen anymore. We pay the King.
Well, no. So again, so Canada. So she already owns what she owns in Canada, and she's allowed to receive revenue from that. That's how the Commonwealth
is
works.
dead. She died.
I don't
She
care.
is no longer with us.
It's still her money.
No,
she left her personal net worth when she passed away was $500 million. The family estate is worth, I think, somewhere around like 200 or like 100 billion or something.
But David, you're not Shadow Band Man. I see the purple ring around your picture when I go to your profile.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. By the way, shout outs to you. Me and him became friends in a Luna Classic room where I came and I was being attacked from all corners. After 3 hours later, after missing a training session and getting yelled at, or excuse me, not getting text messages back from my trainer because he was upset, we all became friends and they started to talk about penis sizes. So you know when you end on a note when you're talking about penis sizes, it all ends well, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, you mean the same guys that called me a moron in a retard and threw me off stage, and then Luna went down like 40%. So karma's a bitch.
I mean, it could have been some of those people. I, however, was not there.
Luke Kwan definitely was not. He came up. He was very cordial. He was nice. He didn't disrespect me. It was a nice conversation. And then he said, "You know what? I'm gonna follow you." And we were, all right, cool. But yo, Jess, I stood up for you, man. I said, yo, you can't disrespect women like that. I said it. It's on record. Yo, anybody who was in the room, I said it.
You know what? I always defend Jess because number one, she's smarter than 80% of you D-gens out there.
No, you don't.
But she does have a bad habit. She does have one bad habit. When she goes into projects, half of them hit the bottom of the barrel about a week later. So that's the only bad habit Jess has, is that she degens in the projects that most likely do not survive very long. But other than that, she's really smart. I mean, she got out of Harmony.
I should get into Luna then.
Well, that's also about 95% of the market in the bear market. Is, you get these pumps going from like 10 to 15,000 market cap up to about 350,000, and then it just crashes. That's been like this whole bear market.
Luke, is that a real beard?
No, no, it's actually so if you take Duquan's head, right, and then flip the head upside down, you get a beard, right?
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's hilarious.
Yo, the best comment just came in on YouTube. It says, I love how David takes an L, but others, Hector, will fight you to the death. I love it. I love it.
Look. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like, for some reason, that's what I thought.
waiting for something to happen so he could come in here and say something, bro. Good morning, by the way, everyone.
Good morning, Nico. What's going on, bro?
He's sounding clean, man. He's sounding crisp.
I figured out what the problem was yesterday. Actually,
What was that?
Well, I had to change the mic from what's it called? I changed it from standard to from isolating mode to standard. There was an update. I actually like isolation mode. I don't know why. Like there was some sort of weird update in between, and the mic doesn't work properly with Twitter. With Twitter Spaces.
No, I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. I was not wrong. I was not fucking wrong. So I'm not taking an L.
What were you wrong about?
You are wrong. You said currently we and Canada are paying taxes.
No, I didn't say nothing about Canada. I didn't say nothing about Canada. The only thing I said about Canada, I ain't even say
David, go ahead. Tell me how the United States pays taxes.
America pays taxes to the Queen or to whoever the monarch is at the throne at the time.
Bro,
how?
You specifically said the Queen, David. You specifically.
No. I'm not going to be in the semantics world. David, tell me how, please.
I'm reading it to you.
Yeah, read it. Read exactly where you sourced it, because I brought out.
I'm going to screenshot. I'm going to screenshot.
I want to see where this is written, who by. Matter of fact, you put that in the Discord for you and I, because I'm gonna fact check you, because I know without a shadow of the doubt that IRS tax revenue does not go to the Queen in any way, shape, or form.
America, as stated here, America pays taxes to the Queen or to whoever sits on the Iron Throne. I told you I wasn't bugging.
No, send it to me.
I will. I was right. I was right.
Not right, David. We do not pay taxes. We do not. David,
I was right.
What do you think 1776 was for? What was 76? So hold on. Wait a second. Just let me give me your logic.
America, the United States of America pays taxes or some sort of, I don't know, fee to the United Kingdom. Period.
No, David. So the IRS is not an agency of.
This has nothing to do with the IRS.
We're not part of that. We're not part of the IMF. Is what that is.
It's America. It's not. It's not specific to an agency.
Part of the United Nations. The IRS is not affiliated with the IMF at all.
No. This has nothing to do with the IRS.
It's taxes, man.
So yeah, our taxes.
No. This has nothing to do with me. Like I got it all confused. America.
So no,
America.
David. Understand this.
I'm reading it. Help me understand.
We are part of the United Nations, right?
No. Listen to
David.
Me. Go Google.
We are part of the United Nations.
That's it. I don't want to talk about this topic.
I'm gonna end it because you're taking the L still.
I'm not.
We are part of the United Nations. The United Nations, as part of our fees and our dues, the United Nations go to the IMF, and the IMF pay. That is not America. That is just like simply it's like a part of your process. We as American citizens, our taxes do not go to the Queen or the King or a monarchy because we fought a war, David.
Hold on. This will help you.
Yo, look at this comment by Dylan. He goes, David trying to be Hector so bad.
Yeah, and I also got David is now the new Alex Jones.
We miss Hector. Hector, wherever you are, it's okay. Just show up. Come on, Hector. It's all good.
While I look for this to go ahead and put it up on here, you guys can go and continue.
Yeah, because he is so helpful up for. Listen, folks, just because you pay like a membership fee to go to like a fitness club, and then the fitness club gives money to the poor children of America, doesn't mean that you donate money to the poor children of America. You just pay a fee. You pay a fee, and then they decide what to do with the money. It's like, what? I don't understand how this is even logical. America, this is why I am such a bulldog for people getting things right. Because I'll go get a book and I'll read. This guy's like Googling and he's searching for how he can beat me in this subject matter. Hey Ross, what's going on, brother? Since David's so helmet for election, how you been?
I'm good. Hey everybody. Good morning.
Hey Ross, congratulations, 21 years, right?
Yeah, it's my anniversary. I'm taking the wife out tonight.
That's what's up, man. Again, congratulations, 21 years of love. That's amazing, man. I respect that. And considering like I make it like 3 years in a relationship, I'm like, hey, so about that.
I'm searching right now. Congratulations, Ross. I'm searching right now. Watch. Hold on. I'm about to find it.
We see you on YouTube, bro. Like we.
Yeah, is it?
Oh, you can see me? Oh, I'm searching. I am searching.
Everybody knows that the IRS funnels money through to the Pentaverate, which is headed by Mike Myers.
Why don't we just agree that the money all gets funneled to Fat Bastard and Austin Powers, and then just move on? You know?
Yeah, that's cool.
You would have a better argument saying that we pay taxes to the cartel.
Well, I think we do pay taxes to the cartel. I mean, our CIA definitely gives them money. I mean, that's a well-known fact. Like legit. People think this is crazy, but in the 1980s, like our CIA and our government was paying cartels to like smuggle crap into certain areas. Like there's records of this. They've proven this to be a true statement. But with that, I think there's something very interesting. Did anyone know that Citadel is actually going to be moving to Florida? Jess?
Yes.
Yeah, no state taxes.
Yeah, Citadel's moving there. They're going to bring all the, it's only about 1,000 folks, but it's $22 billion. So
all the real estate there. Like he already, what's his name? Oh, the guy that runs Citadel. I forgot his name. He owns the most expensive apartment in New York City. It's $320 million. $310 million. Sorry, 220 Central Park South is the address. Oh, Ken Griffin is his name. The guy from Chicago. They're gonna take over all the real estate in
formerly of Chicago. He is now moving his entire base of operation, his family to Florida.
I mean, it makes sense. Like you have to compare Chicago and Miami. Like, cold weather, violence. You have the mega hats that can beat you up in the middle of the night as well in Chicago. So makes sense to move to Miami.
Hilarious comment. Hey, one sec. Dylan says, get Hector to make a call to the royal family and ask them. I guess referring to when he called the banks. That's hilarious. Yo, Hector, where are you at? Get on that speaker. Make a quick call.
Oh, y'all are so wrong on that one. But yeah, so what else we got? I mean, so we've got the merge. Obviously, we've got
United States
still struggling itself out in the crypto markets. Citadel is moving to Florida, so that's always interesting because Jess definitely needs more neighbors. So everyone move to Florida and move in next to Jess. Not a condo. You got to buy a house next to Jess's house, so her property value goes up. Make sure you got money, and then everyone make sure you send Jess a warm spice pumpkin latte from one of those frappuccino lattes, pumpkin mice spice, whatever those things are. Send Jess a gift card only for those because she loves pumpkin spice so much.
All right. I'm going to do this later because I really do want to go ahead and do the show, but I will continue to research on this very topic. No, I'm not trying to be Hector. Nobody can be Hector, first of all. There's one Hector and one Hector only. Okay? I leave him to be a douchebag, not me. Shout out to Hector.
Yeah, David, I already know I'm right. I know I'm right
don't worry.
Because Tammy tells me I'm right.
Don't worry.
You know what's funny about most?
I will find that little. I will find that one sentence that goes ahead and turns this entire game around. Fourth quarter, 1 minute left, down 3.
You down? No, you're not down 3.
I'm down 3.
You're down 8.
Down 3.
You're down 8.
I'm down 3.
You down 8, and
Down
you need to
Down
score a
3.
touchdown and find a 2-point conversion.
I'm gonna find this 2-point like Saquon found the back of the end zone against the Tennessee Titans.
You know what, David? You're acting like a bear, and you know what I do? I go bear hunting. I take on the bears and I go hunting. I take them out. Don't come for me unless I
You
send
know
for
what's
you.
funny about most discussions that I hear on Spaces is that everyone's trying to be right, and a lot of the time there's so much cognitive bias, and there's no true answer that it's nonsensical, anyways.
Facts.
It's nuance. It's just nuance. Like I said, the United States can send money to an organization that then sends money to someone else. But when it comes down to, do we pay taxes to her? No. Or the queen or a crown. We just don't. We don't pay taxes to a crown.
Well, it's just, how about here's another one. So the U.S. This guy pays Israel money, and Israel funds. I always forget, what's the payment company in Israel with crypto? You know what I'm talking
Starts
about.
with an S.
Simplex, that's right. Nimrod heads it up. I met Nimrod in Vegas. So do you guys fund Simplex and Nimrod?
No. Again, that
There's
is
a lot of money from the U.S.
But no, what I'm saying is that just because you send money to one person doesn't mean you indirectly might do it, but you don't directly do these things. And that's why I said nothing is as people present it. It's nuance. The nuances are what makes things very difficult to explain to majority of people. It's almost like if you're a Bitcoiner and all you believe is in Bitcoin, and you go, well, there's these other cryptocurrencies, and they go, no, there's no other cryptocurrencies. That's a fake thing. It's made up. And it's like, well, no, it's not. And it's nuanced. Here's what we say. Bitcoin, and we try to break things down so it's simplistic, but it's not simplistic. The further up you go, it gets more convoluted and confusing. Trust me, I spent over a decade in politics. Nothing is as it appears to be. It's not that simple.
I agree. It's complicated. Sometimes you get those troll comment. They'll be like, "Define Web3 to me." And it's like, bro, like it's nuanced. There's confirmation bias. It's complicated. It's not black or white, you know. And I agree with Ross. People will like enter a space and be very combative. They need to win. It's like, bro, just chill. You know, have an open conversation. But that's why I love these spaces, because it's great when it gets spicy, dramatic. It's not so fun sometimes when it gets like that, yeah, extremely argumentative or like trying to prove someone right or wrong. Often being right is not enough, and often two people can be right in their own respective way. So, and that kind of ties me to the whole Ethereum, and in our title, the Ethereum merge. Like, I love proof of work. I also love proof of stake, and I think there's other, methods that can all coexist. This is a big win for all of crypto. If you wanted, like, let's say you were rooting for Ethereum to just crash and fall down, you're anti-crypto. The only maxi I think that should make sense is a crypto maxi. Even then, not really, because you shouldn't subscribe to just one way of thinking. So I'm so excited, just to bounce back on the Ethereum. I'm so excited the merge was a success. David and I, you guys can check that out on the late night news. We said, it's probably going to be just, quiet. No one's really going to notice. And exactly it was that. So I think this is a great moment. Guys, it's an insane, crazy moment to be alive right now. Like, right? Like, crypto is so young and we're just at the very beginning of this. So I think the Ethereum merge, really, really good. And I think we're going to see a lot more investors come in who had fears of getting into like environmentally not friendly chains. So I think the short term is going to be really volatile, but the long term is going to be like pretty bullish.
All right, everybody. David's going to have an update for us.
I have no update. I'm right now. I have a team of experts researching the matter because I would like to go ahead and actually speak about Ethereum and continue to shit on everybody that said it would not happen. So I will go ahead and make sure that I will hold a press conference later today in regards to this topic.
Now, hold on, David. Listen. Remember, I sent you that thing.
Ethereum, but I do have researchers literally right now working on this thoroughly.
But David, I remember what I sent you.
No,
Remember
no,
I sent
no.
you
I
that.
heard what you said. I heard you what
No,
you
no, no,
said.
not what I said. Remember when I sent you? Remember I sent you that Shannon Sharp when Skip and him got them bets going?
We didn't bet nothing.
I think we should at this point, since you've got a research team and I need to build. Let's put out a little wager. Let's make this fun. All right. If I'm right, if I'm right,
I know what you guys should make a wager for. It's nothing crazy.
What the fuck is happening? Anyway,
The loser to this has to do the late night news and take a permanent marker and give himself a ridiculous unibrow.
a what?
A unibrow with a permanent marker for late night news. The loser has to have a big unibrow.
Get ready, my boy.
I'm in. I'm in.
Get ready, my boy.
And remember, the U.S. does not pay taxes
No,
to
no,
the
no, 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 no,
monarchy.
no, no. I specifically am now stating America pays a fee.
No, no,
I
no.
ain't talking
You
about
said
taxes.
taxes.
Pay a fee.
Yeah, you changed it like
Yo,
5
you
or
can't
6
change.
years ago.
You can't change. No, see, now you're changing the goalposts.
Nope.
You specifically said we pay taxes.
It's
Hey,
a fee.
run the
It's
tape
always
back.
been. It's
America,
a fee. It's a fee.
America, America, run the tape back.
Yo,
This is recorded.
yo,
It's
I'm
on
taking a.
YouTube.
I'm
Run it
taking.
back.
Yo,
We do
listen.
not
You
pay
can.
taxes. He even said we pay $5 somewhere. I saw it on my tax return one year. Remember, America, only one man is black excellence, and that's this guy. The brain knows.
You can run these nuts back. At the end of the day, that's how it's going down. Rules have changed. I changed the rules.
Yo, David, it sounds like you're in a factory, Dope Points factory.
Yeah, I'm actually. Again, that's my team. They're hard at work right now, trying to get all this shit done for me, so I can have this magnificent press conference to let y'all know that really, y'all team Black Excellence. Oh my God, you should hold on 1 second.
Do we need like a fight card? Like, I might have to make a new graphic, new fight card. Akil versus David. Against the Queen. Do we pay taxes to the Queen? Like, what is this, a UFC fight card? Yeah, I see Akil flexing there. Akil's ready. I'd watch that. Yeah, that'd be funny. When crypto boxing, huh?
First of all, Akil would not stand a chance in the boxing ring. Can't catch me.
First off, I will
Can't
admit,
catch me.
Boxing is hard as shit. I have done jiu-jitsu, I have done judo, I have done wrestling. Boxing, standing there and trying to punch, that joke, you get worn out. So I will admit, boxing is a very specific and very nuanced thing, but don't let me get my hands on it.
You won't get your hands on me.
Bears get killed.
You won't. You won't. You would never get your hands on me, Cormier.
You know what? Maybe I need to text this game while I talk to him anyway.
We're gonna put you guys on skates and put you on ice, and then you can throw hands.
Okay, no, I lose. That's
No,
not
that's
fair.
what he-
That's
that's what-
not fair. That's
All
not
right.
fair.
All right. Listen.
Things up.
Listen. I don't want to hear about this. I want. If you're not talking about Ethereum or the merge, I have no time for this shit. None.
I have a question for everyone about the merge.
What is your question?
So, we were in Toronto. Alex was there, our team was there. Vitalik was there. We're 10 feet away from him on the side of the stage, listening to him break down why the merge is happening, some of the reasons why. His focus was saying, when Bitcoin came out, it was a peer-to-peer payment network. Transaction fees were very low, and they got a little high. Same thing with Ethereum. The fees got really high, and it's ridiculous because that is crypto. Low fees, low friction, easy to send finance. And he says that he puts the chart up on the screen. He says, look, we're going to get fees down. And it's going to happen because of deprioritizing your transactions. If it's not important, the fee will go down, right? It can get confirmations later. And then you get person after person after person in spaces saying, well, the merge doesn't even lower fees. Doesn't lower fees. And I'm like, why do people keep saying this? I don't understand. Is it their perspective? Is it something I'm missing?
You bring up a good point. Who am I going to trust? Some goblin troll on Twitter that I've never even seen, or the actual the founder who's telling me? I wonder who the founder who's 10 feet away saying, "Yep, we're going to go towards this price," or some keyboard warrior. It's funny. I think people always want to play contrarian or think of the worst case situation, but he wrote a book on proof of stake. This guy, he was successful, so I think there's a high likelihood that gas fees will go down.
Yeah, there will. Like it's what the kid was saying, nuances, right? Like if you pay attention to the plan, right? There's a surge after that. I think maybe like the surge or some other things like that, purge or whatever. But once they move to proof of stake, right? Like, I mean, it's happening right now, or it happened. You can actually now think about like all the other pieces they're going to fall into place. So they're not into place right now, so the fees are not going to be changed today. But now we can talk about sharding. That's going to be the eventual future of Ethereum when you'll be able to actually divide a blockchain into shards, which should make the transaction cheaper. But also, that merge has made all those layer 2 solution a lot more powerful. So now if you're into Arbitrum or Optimism and your fees are already like pennies on the, costs like 2 cents to send a transaction, they have to send their transaction back to Ethereum, and now it's going to make it even easier and cheaper for them to do so. So it's not going to change everything today. For most people, I think it's not going to be anything. Like there's no change really. But on the back end, all the infrastructure is now ready to scale for long term. So maybe 6 months, 9 months from now, we start to see that, oh yeah, indeed, that merge has made a big difference into how people are able to build cheaper and better transactions.
I'd like to say thank you so much for breaking that down, Dow. You're a good man, unlike other people. Um, I had to go ahead and fix the display on YouTube because disappointed. Go ahead and give this press conference now rather than later. By the way, it's 11:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you very much for tuning into the breakdown, episode 59. Ethereum merge saves us from global warming. That is the topic today. We are talking about the Ethereum merge, and I'd like to go ahead and make a statement here now. Almost feels like I'm conceding an election race, conceding to an opponent. Uh, this would be my first L that I've ever taken. It's a lesson. It's a lesson learned. Right now, as the information is coming in, it is being said that I am wrong. My CPA has confirmed this to me. She's been in the game for 40 plus years, so I am. I'm going to take this L like Leo takes an L. Hold on. Hold on.
Amazon will be delivering a permanent marker to you later today.
No. I am conceding during the broadcast, so that means that I'm avoiding any of these eyebrow fixtures that would be put onto my forehead. Let's see. Yo, get Dylan off this. Block his ass. I want whoever's running this show, block his ass. Block him. Block him.
You're not accepting the unibrow with a permanent marker. Would you accept a CGI unibrow?
No.
Come on.
So I will go ahead right now based on what my CPA has said and stated. I will go ahead and take this L. First time I am taking this L, which is a lesson. Not a loss, but is a lesson. I am not Hector. I will not start calling banks knowing that I'm wrong. No. Erica, enough.
Now,
are you
going
you
to
guys
delete
reading
the
the comments?
space?
Taking this L.
So are you going to delete the space after and get rid of the?
I am not going to delete shit. I don't delete my tweets. I don't delete shit.
You know, it's funny that we want to argue about things like international taxes. Like most of us, don't know squat about this stuff. We're not in the inner rooms about all the details to confirm these types of things.
You know what, Ross? I say this. Look, it's not about being right. It's about us being able to have like, hey, look, David thought that he had saw something. I was like, hey, David, I don't believe that to be true. Let me just step in. Let me tell you a little something. Because not because I'm like nana nana boo boo, but just because look, you got to be able to have conversations with your homeboys. If you can't have a conversation with your homie, who can you have a conversation with?
No, seriously. All bullshit aside, I thought on the 1040 that there was a specific area where it said like we pay the queen. So it always stuck in my mind. So I'm like, yo, I can't believe, and I've said this numerous times. It's not even like this is not the first time I've ever mentioned this. I've said this like, yo, I can't believe we're fucking paying the queen. Now, nobody ever corrected me, so I continue to go on that path. But the only people that I would trust with taxes are CPAs. So obviously, CPAs. My CPA came back to me and said, "Yeah, bro, you're wrong." So I'm okay with it because at the end of the day, ain't nobody in this room knows shit except CPAs. So that's it. I'll take the L.
The king's not even going to pay taxes on his inheritance. Like, why would we pay taxes to them?
Reading these comments real quick. Akil, you don't need to be kissing up. David, get on your knees and say Akil was right. First of all, Dylan, I don't know what you're imagining right now, and I don't know what you're into.
I
God
don't
bless.
want him.
Second, only trust a CPA. Period. Shout out to all the CPAs that do their work out there. And it's not a shout out to you, Akil. I'm just saying my CPA came through, said it. Okay, cool. And L's are not losses; they are lessons. Remember that they are not losses.
I believe that too, David. But I will say, I was just coming at this from a constitutional scholar. That's what I was looking at it as. As a constitutional scholar, that would be a very problematic thing. That's why I was like, no, that can't be true, because if one holds true, then the other cannot be, at least in this context. But that was just me as a constitutional scholar and a fucking nerd, because of that. But CPAs, they'll know.
People never want to admit that they're wrong. Some people think they know everything. I'm here to prove to you that even though I do know a lot, there are things that I can go ahead and say I did not know or I might have seen it, and my eyes lie to me. That's really it.
David, do you really think that Team Black Excellence is going to be wrong?
It's been wrong before.
I'm rarely
back
wrong
to the
when
Ethereum
I'm
merge.
speaking.
Back to the Ethereum merge.
It's important to focus. You don't have to be right or wrong all the time. But what you should do is take up every opportunity to be as sarcastic and as devastating as possible.
Yes. And now moving back to the Ethereum merge topic, I've tried to do this like multiple times now.
Just on that real quick, if it's proof of schlong.
Oh no.
We have like maybe Nico can talk about this, like hot dog stand, the bun and the hot dog have united. Like, is that?
I would like to know what is the obsession with the male body part. This is several days now, and I'm at the point going, why are we still on that? I mean, yes, the man's unit is the size of a Texas fucking massacre chainsaw. Can we move past this? He can slay whatever he wants.
We can't kill. I think the BTC Maxi changed their mind when they saw that. Never mind the technical argument, the merge. They saw that picture. they removed their laser eyes. That's what happened.
I agree.
That's
I
what I think
agree.
happened.
Yo, Dow,
Yeah,
100%. I think that has been the
that in
turning
itself
point.
was a black swan event.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a virality like black swan event. They cannot unsee it.
One,
No scanning for Men in Black. Nothing. You can't unsee.
Now I have a question for you though. Last night before the merge, like I don't know, half an hour before the merge, Vitalik came up. He had his Kool-Aid smile. And he looked like he just finished smoking a blunt, all happy and everything. But he was talking about. No, I'm gonna ask a serious question. He was talking about how one of the problems that Ethereum had was physics, literally physics. And he was like, now physics is not going to be a problem because we don't have the miners, we don't have the physical miners. What do you think about that? What do you think that poses for the future of Ethereum?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, obviously, half of the things you say goes over my head. So, DeFi, then, if you have like some additional information, definitely bring that up. My understanding is this, man. Like, the issue like with blockchain is that we've assumed that we're supposed to do everything on that one layer, right? And it's supposed to do the settlement. It's supposed to do ordering the transaction. And in the case of like non-Bitcoin blockchain, it's supposed to do like all kinds of computation and save the state of different accounts and different addresses. And when you look at technology outside of blockchain, you look at how your phone is designed, how your car is designed, everything is designed. There's this idea that the architecture has to be divided into pieces that are specialized, and each piece is the best at doing one single thing. And the cool thing is that if that piece doesn't work, it's easy to remove it, upgrade it, manage it, what have you. So the same thing with blockchain, in my opinion, right? When you look at technology, it makes no sense to go to think, oh well, it's going to be the way it is because it was designed that way from day one, and it's never going to move. People learn, like they look at what's going on and they say, well, how do we improve the blockchain? How do we make sure that we can scale in the long term? And it makes sense to divide your blockchain into layers. And I think that's the first time that there's really like an embrace of what's called modular architecture. So how does that touch on to moving away from mining and just staking? I'm not really that knowledgeable when it comes to mining, but you're detaching the consensus from this physical machine, right? That's supposed to like maintain the security of your blockchain. So now potentially that you have this consensus that is its own piece that can be specialized, right? Because it's no longer responsible for everything. It's no longer for storing the data. It's no longer responsible for the computation that's going to happen on layer two. It's just going to be one layer to do the consensus managed by stakers. So let's say that people realize that it needs to be safer, that maybe they can change that specific piece of the blockchain without having to change the other pieces. So I think that's the issue of the merge, is that it introduces a new architecture, but the benefits are not there yet, right? It's like this big roadmap that maybe going to take like 2-3 years to realize. But you can kind of think of it like, for the first time, Ethereum is now divided into clearly at least 3 pieces, and maybe in the future it'll be divided into more pieces. And as people try to make upgrades and change and improve this blockchain, it's going to be easier to just focus on that one piece that needs to be upgraded, whether it's the consensus, the execution layer, the data layer. All of a sudden, it's a lot easier to manage it.
So, by the way, first of all, Erica, excuse me, that was not a G Media T-shirt that I ripped. It was not. Would never. Well, if it was in, obviously, honestly, maybe if I was wearing one, maybe I would have ripped it, but it wasn't.
So just a short, I just got an alert. Just short of 250,000 Ethereum just got moved from an unknown wallet to Binance, like right now.
Who cares? Long-term vision, son. Long-term vision. Up on the screen, if you are on YouTube right now and watching this on YouTube Live, I can proudly say I was not the only one. It was not the only one. There are masses of people in the United States that had and shared the same thoughts as I did earlier today. That's all I wanted to say. I wanted to end it on that. You see that, Akil? Don't look at your phone. Stop texting. Look at the screen. Yeah, put on those glasses.
Can you make that bigger? It's so small. It's so small. I can't see it. Can you make it bigger? It's so tiny. Okay, thank you. Pull it back a
I
little.
think that's about average, Akil. I think that's about average.
Hold on, let me pull that back.
Vitaly can make it bigger.
Oh my god. Can we please get off of Vitalik's hardware?
David, it confirms what I just said.
All I'm saying is, I ain't the only one.
Yeah, because there are
Reuters would not make a fucking article about this.
Huh?
Reuters would not make an article about this.
Yeah, Reuters also had to make an article that, like, hey, the election wasn't stolen in 2020, but guess
Well,
what?
that's a different story. That's a different story.
But
that
you
we
know
can talk
what?
about another day.
So Reuters is right here, but they're wrong on that. Bro, the most decentralized thing we have in this country, and I'm telling you all, the most decentralized thing we have in this country is elections. Because no two places do it the same. It is the most.
Yo, what happened in Atlanta, son? What happened in Atlanta? Come on. Come on.
Black people vote.
Stop.
Black people vote,
that.
that's all.
Stop that.
What? Atlanta is a majority black city.
Yo, listen. Listen to me right now. You know you're full of shit right now. You're full of shit. Because 3 o'clock in the morning, ain't nobody voting 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, ballots are getting dropped off.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Listen, the governor and everybody who wanted it to be true were like, yo, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Let me tell you, less than 1% of election fraud occurs. And a majority of those people that commit election fraud are normally like sheriffs. Because sheriff departments are the worst because they're like literally like archaic.
Listen, all I can say is that, like, yo, we know what happened. We know what happened. It happened. You don't go from like that kind of a swing out of nowhere.
No, you do. It's not out of nowhere. Listen, every state has a weird procedure, right? In some states, they count ballots that moment. The moment they come in, they start counting them. Other states, they have to wait 24 hours to count ballots that were either like mailed in. Because remember, if anyone's ever done this, because when I went to college, I had to vote by absentee ballot, right? First, and I'll tell the world's going to hear this. My first vote was for George W. Bush.
Lying.
That's not. I was in college. I was in Maryland.
Fact checked it.
Matter of fact, you can fact check it. I used to be a Republican. I like them apples.
I can say I used to be something also, but like, wrong.
And all I'm saying is that at 3 o'clock in the morning, look, they were still moving things. Trucks get dropped off. They have to take it to they have a centralized center that everything has to go to, which is why, like, if you're going from like South Georgia all the way up, it takes like 2.5 hours.
Fake news.
Okay. All right, David. Hey, what's up, Alpha? You got something to say while David just continues to berate me for being excellent?
Yeah, I was just trying to say argument about the election, and I wanted to see if anyone knew where we're getting the data on energy consumption, because the big news this morning was the 0.5% reduction in global energy consumption that they're attributing to the merge, and like it's the kind of news point that everybody can use to their advantage. In crypto, if we can understand where they're getting the data from.
Yeah, I think they mostly go on like blockchain explorers and see how many miners are involved, and then they kind of estimate like how many, how much consumption they use. I don't think it's like a specific number that they know for sure, just more like an average. That's the best I know.
It's a good number. It's a nice round number.
So there's like several different like charts, tables, and graphs they use for energy consumption around the world. Here in the United States, we definitely have grids that have to be monitored for energy consumption. I think the thing that most people have to recognize, and I don't know if the YouTube folks can hear me, and I just want to make this clear, is that energy consumption isn't necessarily the problem. We have enough energy on this planet. Let me tell you that this much. We have enough energy. Energy is abundant. The problem is the transfer of that energy to places that do not have the ability to reproduce that energy. That is an infrastructure problem that we have. What?
Ethereum just saved the planet.
Yeah, I mean they're helping to reduce the energy consumption right now, but now it's the transmission of energy, and that's not a bad thing to say. Hey, like we're storing it and then we're sending it later when we need to use it, right? Instead of saying we're going to have it running all the time. Like no, like now it's just like okay, when we need to use it, we'll send it. If we don't, it just sits there. We don't have to have a bunch of miners and validators as at the level that they once did. That's what the concept needs to really focus on: the transmission of energy, not the use of energy. Because honestly, if you have a windmill in your backyard and it's windy all the time, yeah, you're gonna get tons of energy, but then you got to send it somewhere. Well, guess what? If you can't transmit it, it stays right there. So we need to build better infrastructures so that technology can progress in the future without having so many people say it's killing the globe. And with that, man, whew,
I can't argue with that.
I'm tired. I'm tired from being so right this morning.
Motherfucker, you got one right, man.
One,
Congratulations.
listen, let DG, you trust me so much that you do ask me for my advice on a regular. Except for, hey, listen, I gotta say, do I look good today or am I too shiny? That's a real question I need to know because I feel like I'm sweating, but I'm not. But I look shiny. I feel bad. I really do feel bad. What was that?
Listen, the smartest people in the world will surround themselves with a great team. Even people that are way smarter than them in order to go ahead and succeed. So, ain't no shame in my game, bro.
You're right. Listen, I give it up. Listen, get you guys a friend like DG. Like literally, like that's my homie. Like get you a friend like him because he'll tell you the truth and then I'll tell him the truth. But we don't always agree on what the truth might be.
Good morning. What a show, dude. You guys got to stop it. David, you took the L. Congrats on ETH merger. Bitcoin Maxi's, forget it. Ethereum is coming. It's outdone Bitcoin 3-1 the last few months. So it's going to be bigger. It's going to be better. And I'm excited for this transition, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, first of all, hope Lexus goes bankrupt. Nobody cares about that fucking vehicle, along with Toyota. Second, yeah, truly a monumental moment. They should, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the United States or even the Canadian government at first go and make a statue of Vitalik and put it right in front of the Parliament because it's well deserved. And I think all the nations should be doing that right now. All the nations should be planning right now to make like a statue of Vitalik and put it in front of the parliaments.
I think we should all vote for Vermin Supreme in 2024. He promises a pony for every American.
Who?
I think
his name is Vermin Supreme.
He's run before. This is like
he's ran every year since like the 70s or 80s.
Oh, do you know this one, Akil? Do you know this one, Akil, or are you looking it up?
I don't know this, and
Is this that guy with the boot on his head or something? Like
It's that guy. It is that guy. He's
yeah, I don't know him. He's never been on my ballot, so he probably is only registered in like
honestly,
like 2 or 3 states.
that's like the hero that like we don't deserve, but we need.
He may not be on your ballot, but he should be on a poster on your wall.
He's definitely on the news. You can find the footage.
I wonder now with Ethereum, with the merge and all going to POS, how many projects out number one staying and continuing to build on top of Ethereum, or two, how many projects might be thinking about, you know what, maybe I want to come back to Ethereum. Maybe it does make sense.
I'm not even sure that was really a thought for the majority of projects on Ethereum.
Well, listen, when the community's complaining about they're paying like $3,000 in gas fees, I'm just saying.
I just want to say regarding Ethereum, so Vitalik put out a tweet that the percentage of full blocks have dropped from approximately 20% to 10%. Stability is looking a lot better. It's so it's overall it's a success. This is just like we're just getting started.
I just want to say that last night I was doing some trolling, and so Robbie Ferguson over at the CEO over at Immutable X, he basically went out there and right before the merge was like, oh, hey, the merge is happening. How about we just partner with somebody too for this? And I think again they were trying to leverage the Ethereum merge with their partnerships that have come out, and I think it was a smart play. I think because they're gamers, right? It's L2. It's built on Ethereum. So they use that moment to put on the Guardians of the Guild announcement for the multi-year partnership with Immutable X. So, I think these are smart plays. They are very well crafted and are thought out. But most importantly, we're getting more adoption. We're getting gaming into this. And I just read a great article that said the Gen Zers have spent a majority of their lives in a digital world, and so that's where they're going to continue to have a large footprint. So that means our natural economy is going to end up there. And so I'm a forward thinker, and if I know young people are interested in something, that means we need to be interested in it, not for our sake because we're old. We need to be interested in it for their sake because they're the future and they get to decide how the fuck this world's going to end up, not me.
You're right, because there was so much bullshit on why it takes so long for this and that, and it's still not done 4 or 5 years for it to be perfected and stuff like that. Who gives a shit? I mean, at least they went and actually did it, and they're building on it. So, I'm excited for Ethereum in the future.
It is an exciting time. Like all bullshit aside, if you've been in the space for a long time, it is really exciting to see what happened yesterday just go smooth. I was in the space last night. Like I said earlier when we started the show, it was actually Jessica's space. Jessica rugged the first time. She tried to get out of it, then she came back, felt bad, opened up part two of the space. Leo went ahead and Leo is you know what? Leo is like a little bitch though. He runs right onto social media and he's like, "Oh, rugged again?"
I called her up and I was like, damn, Nico started talking and boom, shut down. She felt bad, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jeff.
He calls her out on social media. So she obviously she had no choice but to start this part two. And you're listening but part one, you're listening to people like Jessica just haha, look, it said 23 minutes, now it's gone back to 25. Yo, you heard her? That shit's on record. I'm not making this shit up. Like every single time.
Ever.
Yo, it's like, look at 45 minutes. Look at this. Something might not be happening tonight. And it's like there were a bunch of other people. You had Bitcoin Maxis coming to the room, just like I don't. This is what I didn't understand. I think it was Brian. Brian comes in into the room and he states, "I'm in Bitcoin for money." Yes, I'm gonna say that. I'm in Bitcoin for money. Cool. I'm in Bitcoin for money. But I'm not going into Ethereum because it's vaporware. So hold on. Wait. I'm so fucking confused.
There's a feeling it's not gonna make sense, man. You gotta get it done, man. Give him like a month to get back.
And listen, everybody should do what they feel is right for them, right? Like, yeah, you can make a lot of money on these fucking meme tokens that are coming out. Like, you can make plenty of money on them if you're first in. Like, if you're like if you're one of the first 20 people in, you're making money.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, like me, we holding the bag. What exit liquidity? So, like, but if you're gonna say like, hey, look, I'm in Bitcoin for the money, which everybody is. Everybody came in here and got into Bitcoin because of the game. So anybody who says otherwise is a liar. Now, what's happened after the fact, you can't say, hey, I'm interested to see what happens with Bitcoin moving forward. Will it do the things that people are stating? Like, you can have these kind of conversations, talk about monetary policies and systems and all that good stuff, right? But like, if you're in it for the money and Ethereum is right there, if Ethereum is right there, you could call it vaporware and or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But if you say you're in it for the money and you know that Ethereum is going to go back up, why would you not take a chance? Crazy.
Hey guys. Hey, Roger. Well, it's breaking news to me. Roger Federer just retired from tennis. So breaking news right here. Roger Federer, one of the greats, retiring from tennis. I know most. Oh my! Yo, Hector just showed up. Hector just showed up. Oh wow, wow.
Hector showed up like that shit came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was like, Roger Federer retires, and I'm giving Roger Federer, one of the greats, congratulations on a great career.
One of my favorites, bro. 41 years old, goes out like a champ, like a boss. Shout outs to him, man. Good for you. Him, Serena, all the greats are starting to retire. It just means that we're getting older, and that pretty much sucks.
Next generation comes through, baby. I love to see the next generation. Who's going to be the next stars we get to watch and know?
I don't think it has anything to do with that, man. He stepped down because he knew his mission and that Ethereum, the merge, you got to step aside for greatness, right? Like, don't try to make this about sports or anything. This is about Ethereum.
Okay, exactly. Folks. So
thank you, Alex. Alexander is, this is why I like Alex. This is why we keep him around. Because
okay, so we're gonna go over David. David, we're gonna go overtime. But in this overtime, we're gonna go overtime.
Okay. What's the overtime? How much overtime are we going?
We're gonna go about 10. We can do 10 minutes or 15 minutes of overtime. But at this point, it's 100% Hector versus the world. All right. Ready? Okay. Hector, we're gonna give you the floor first. So you can make all your statements.
Akio, I was very proud of him yesterday. Even though he's a BSV maxi, he actually did pretty good, and he was actually pro Ethereum, even though he hates it.
Oh no, he doesn't hate it. He was in shock yesterday.
All right, Hector, you can go first, so you can get it all out, rather for the good, the bad, or the ugly.
I wanted to make a very good observation regarding Jess. Jess was very negative throughout the whole thing, but then as soon as she saw the team was winning, she switched team and started congratulating everyone and high-fiving everybody.
Right there. Yo, I can't believe this.
She's like, oh no, oh crap, this is going down. And then as soon as it happens, we did it, guys. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
I heard the same thing.
It's kind of interesting to watch this whole psychology work out.
Hector, I can't believe I'm agreeing with him. I saw the same thing play out. Same exact thing was being played out.
Wow, no. That's 2 in a row. David's agreed with him 2 days in a row. But no, I mean, if she didn't like it, she wouldn't have opened the space. So I'm going to take her side right now.
No. Hold up. She's been bashing Ethereum since she's come into this space. Okay, she didn't even know about Ethereum. She was already bashing it. And yesterday, in that room full of just people, it wasn't just ETH maxis. It was just everybody in that room. In that room, she started to clap. Hector is on the ball on this one. She was like, let's fucking go. Oh, really?
Now you want to go. Now that everything's peachy and there's 2 seconds left in the game, we're up 20. Now you want to go.
Hector, I love how like there's no catastrophe, but you decided to point the finger at Jess.
Yeah, that was a good strategy.
That
catastrophe?
That was her strategy. Well played.
What catastrophe?
That's what I'm saying. You were waiting for a catastrophe. There's no catastrophe. Let's just point the finger at somebody else now.
Yeah, is it because she's a woman?
No, no. Hold on. He was actually wanting it, but
take it that far.
when he saw that it was seamless, he actually gave it props.
I really want to know what went on through your mind and what's going on. Like, how are you waiting? Are you like in a cave just waiting to strike?
I was thinking this. I was like, I have a significant amount of USDC. I should have this USDC in places where I can get rid of it in case something bad happens.
Are you staking it?
No. It was just like it's just sitting on various like MetaMask wallets. So I'm just like, because if something goes down and like say for example blocks don't propagate and I can't actually move anything, then that's gonna suck. So I thought about maybe I should move to Coinbase. And then I saw Coinbase like hours before had said, you know what, we're not allowing any transfers. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm riding this boat. So I just literally freeballed it until the merge, and I was just very happy that I'm able to move my money still.
By the way,
so Ethereum.
That's so cute.
Ethereum allowed you to move your money, correct? So Ethereum has some sort of use case. You just proved it to us, actually. You inadvertently just
One would
proved
say
to us that Ethereum has a use case.
No. Let them chill out.
What do you mean? You just proved the use case.
Come on, just for one guy.
Yeah.
Take a break today for being the Grinch. Just enjoy it. Just bask in it.
But he's
Hector,
you're making
you have USDC. You were worried about it. It's worth something. You wrote it out, and now you're saying that you were capable of holding the value of your money currently up until now. So Ethereum proved some sort of use case. Am I wrong here? Am I crazy?
Well, I'm trying to tell you this.
Like,
okay.
have I lost my mind?
So listen, I agree. You don't have stable coins on Bitcoin BTC, so that's a great thing. But the value is in the USDC. Like that's why I'm concerned about the USDC because I value it at what $1 is, not because I don't care about any other thing. I really hold that much anything else, but I didn't care about like some NFTs or anything like that. I just specifically only cared about the USDC and moving the value.
The point is you're still using the network, right? Using MetaMask, you're having transaction on Ethereum. So I mean, just for one day, you know.
Well,
my point is, it didn't collapse. It had a use case up until now, like, and it still does. Up until now, it's been saying all of this.
I know it. I've never. Hey, when you see me in BTC versus Ethereum rooms, I'm always pro Ethereum. I've always said this. I've always said that.
That's like saying I like bananas, but
these words. Yo, dude, this is recorded, right? Hector just said he's pro Ethereum. Like, you got David and Akil lifting. Well, Akil is not lifting weights; it's resistance bands. But you got David with the dumbbells over there. Like, what's going on here?
No, Nico, we can't push him too hard because he admitted it. We just gotta let him ride it. Let him continue to grow with us.
Hey, no. You can't say that you like bananas and you don't like banana peels.
Guys, I don't understand how this is a shock. Like,
go ahead, Ross.
Are we still lifting or?
Well, we were. They wanted to know what was going on. I was explaining to everybody. So when you guys get into these types of debates, David and I are listening because we're learning, but ain't nothing wrong with getting a little workout in. So keep going. We're listening.
Oh, no, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Hector
David's lifting weights.
He's pro Ethereum. The words pro Ethereum out of Hector's mouth.
I stipulated when I'm in Ethereum BTC debates, I am pro Ethereum. That's what I literally said.
We're just having fun. But I was gonna say you can't say I like bananas, but banana peels have no intrinsic value to me. I don't like the peels. We're gonna get rid of them.
What's the peel? What's the analogy? Like, what is the peel in that?
Like Ethereum,
And what's the banana?
USDC.
So the most valuable part of the whole banana is USDC. Is what you're saying?
No, we don't. No, we don't have to. We don't have to pick. It's just they're together.
No, I just think
no one.
I would
no
agree the
one's-
peel has zero value to me.
No one's separating the banana from the peel. That's the point.
I am every day when I eat bananas.
So you got a pile of brown inside of bananas on your counter, and then you got the peels in the garbage.
Okay, good point. The peel protects the inside. It's good.
Yeah, we're just having fun.
Well, bananas today are not. They're lab created to kind of represent the actual banana that went extinct. So today the bananas aren't even actual bananas.
All right, I'm gonna have to step in now. Hey, just letting you all know. Make sure you guys do that too. Get a good lift, get a good workout, get on a bike, go for a jog. Crypto's important. NFTs are important, but your physical health is twice as important. Trust me. You know, when I was 31, I had a mild situation with my little heart ticker. So, guys, make sure you get out there, do your workouts. Even if you're here, just do something. So that's just our little 2 minutes of love and affection for our community.
For sure. We do workouts every day. We take 2 to 5 minutes out while you guys are arguing about some bullshit. We will go ahead, like yesterday, you can go ahead and tune into episode 58 where Akil was riding a bicycle and I was just lifting. And that's what I do every day. I'd be lifting everybody on my shoulders and grinding away. And nothing new. All right, cool. What are we going? We got let's just run it. Let's just run it till 12. We'll run it till 12. That's it. Let's run it to 12.
Can you make it to 12? You're still working out, bro. Sounds like you're done.
Nah, I ain't done.
Real quick, defy that, man. Come on up. Are you drunk? You've been drinking all night.
Yo, my boy DeFi Daniel is literally taking shots of tequila, eating Chipotle from the same dude that got his order fucked up. What's going on, T?
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, that's right. Get him, DeFi. Get him.
That's the energy, David. I love it.
Get him.
I'm not gonna get anyone.
No.
They got themselves. They got themselves. So we're here just basking in glory, and it went as smooth as possible and as I'm gonna say really uneventful. It was pretty boring, to be honest, but that's what you want, right?
Yes.
I could not get into Jess' spaces, and she just left. God damn it. But anyways, yeah, I really wanted to be there. I was in real life doing some other shit, and I couldn't join the party. But I bet it was amazing. So
yeah, we were disappointed in you and Dow, say the least.
No, yeah,
I was asleep, man. Like, I knew it was going to work, so it was
Not
sleeping.
sure what would be more amazing than at 2 or 3 in the morning, but okay.
I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, it's not like they picked the time, right? It was all based on whatever some metrics, right? So yeah, man.
Oh no! I could think of a couple things that 2, 3 in the morning that would be better.
Exactly.
A couple, just one or two.
How many shadow forks? How many testnet can they have for people to know that it's going to work? Like Vitalik wasn't even talking about days before he was talking about ENS and getting angry about that. So he knew it was going to work. Like most devs probably knew it was going to work. Like there wasn't that much of suspense. Like that's why I went to sleep. Like it wasn't that. I mean, it's a big deal, but the risks were 0.0001%.
Yeah, especially with the Bellatrix, that update. It went kind of, they found a few things, but it was pretty smooth, and that was really just a mirroring of what was going to happen. Of course, shit could just go haywire. There could be some bad actors just waiting for that last moment to play some shit. I was more afraid of a human intervention rather than a protocol dilemma, right? That's kind of what I was worried. But yeah, my worries was like you're at 1%. And, I was pretty confident. So I was out and about. I was partying. I feel like shit today.
Yes.
I had meetings again, David, so I could not get in. I'm listening to you guys on one ear and fucking Zoom meetings on the other one, and try not to mute one and mute the other one. So, but anyways, I appreciate your shout outs, and yeah, man, we made it. What's next?
Well, what's next is right now is Gary Gensler is in front of the Senate committee as he's talking. Literally, the committee has made the recommendation that they do not move forward, and let's say, let me make this very clear, that SEC does not move forward with trying to implement a climate green energy report that would be due from every company that would be part of that. So Gary Gensler being told by the Senate right now, stop your bullshit.
Imagine a Gary Gensler rug. There's like flawless merge, and then Gary Gensler says security. That would suck.
You could take a break for one day. Like you just
No, I'm not saying it's going to happen. Just because he brought up Gary Gensler, like, just imagine that reality. That would suck. I'm not saying it's good. I said it's bad.
Dal, you should have seen the Bitcoin Maxi yesterday. He came up with anything negative to say. Like,
the brain was going off.
It was anything. Like, it could have been a full moon. No, it's like a quarter moon or a half moon or a 3/4 moon. He would have just gone the opposite way, bro. It's insane with some of them at some point. And it's the same thing with Hector. Hi, Haley, by the way. See your hand up.
High five.
Hey guys, good morning. I had to say that I was proud of Daniel and Dal. Last night we were missing you guys, and then I said, no, they'll show up in the morning. Like, yeah, we told you it's all good, and you're holding really true to that thinking. So, good morning, guys.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, I was dancing salsa and I was tired, so I went to sleep.
I am so happy I really am happy for the ETH community because they're never, the ETH guys are really not that loud. Like, they really aren't. And they've been getting bashed consistently. And to see this happen, it's nice for that community. But again, I go back to it. This is a really great event for our entire community, whether you like Ethereum or not, because it just shows that we can build here, and it's amazing. Like, seriously, it is an amazing. It was amazing to be a part of. Even though like DeFi Daniel said it, like shit went smooth, so it was kind of boring. You want that though, right? You want that. You want it to be boring. You don't want the hiccups because then you would give, our space, a path to go run around and scream, "Look, told you so! Told you this shit wouldn't work." But now they're silent. There's pure silence and crickets because nobody can say shit now. They are mad.
What's hey guys? Give me a second. What's up, Mongolo Raid?
Hey, how's it going?
Go on ahead, man. You're on the air.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, that people work for.
If you can stop drowning, that'd be great.
Sounds like you're still in ETH1. Can you please upgrade your network?
Can you hear me now?
We hear you now. We hear you now.
Yeah, I was just in this ETH proof of work, the fork spaces, and it seems to be taken over by music NFT people, and there's no one actually talking about it. And they have 24 hours after the merge to actually have all their nodes and light nodes sync up, and if they miss this window, then the fork will fail. And yeah, I don't know if anyone's really talking about this that much.
Fuck Ethereum proof of work. Fuck ETHW. There you go. I talked about it.
Don't you guys all feel it though?
Feel what?
The environment around you is much cleaner today because of no Ethereum.
It is.
It is.
It is. Today, I literally took a jog, and the air, phenomenal.
This is from New York City, guys. This is New York City. Imagine saying
I can confirm the air is cleaner. BTC X is choking on some,
water tastes a little better today.
I can confirm in southern Ontario, Canada, the air has got like a little bit of extra crispness. So I'm excited for my run. It's got that little proof of crisp.
I had thoughts about taking all my Bitcoin and converting it into Ethereum yesterday.
That is a great great thing.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Ones in the proof of work chain, and I don't really give a shit. It's just one of those things, like just like some people say Bitcoin Cash shouldn't exist or whatever. I think every chain or fork should exist, but on just a technical level, if they miss this window right now, that it just won't work because they've done some of the most dumb state changes I've ever seen. Like they basically stole the ETH Foundation's ETH uh, ETH in this new fork. So like a bunch of dumb small state changes like that is causing their nodes to not sync. And if they miss this window because they got greedy, it's not gonna work. And it's probably the saddest like fork attempt I've seen. And yeah,
Which one you talking about? ETH Pal?
Yeah, I was hoping for like a Bitcoin Cash pump.
You know, like I have no problem with these forks existing. As we reported last night, like the Ethereum Classic hash rate was skyrocketing. It was just blasting off. But like I'm not particularly fond of them. Like I don't really care about them. You know, but they have every right to exist, and I do not think for a second that the world's climate issues have anything to do with proof of work whatsoever. That's complete bollocks, and facts prove that. So but with that being said, proof of stake beneficial. Everyone can coexist.
Alexander, you didn't see all those people protesting in Times Square? God hates NFTs or whatever it is.
Crypto is bad, but I'm gonna ship 10,000 barrels of oil across the continent.
Can we just say? Oh shit! Can we say this? God hates NFTs was a stunt, and that was to get recognition so that they could sell NFTs. Total political stuff.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a stunt. Welcome.
Nico, don't you live in New York? You should have known that.
Bro, listen, nothing ceases to surprise me. I just didn't hear it. Bro, like, the things that happen in New York are just unbelievable.
Like what?
At NFT NYC, they hired those people like right out of the crowd. So did a few other projects. They were like, "Hey, we'll pay you to just come and hold these signs." They're like, "Yeah, sure."
Listen, NFT NYC was probably, to me personally, one of the most boring events ever.
Honestly, like, this does not surprise me. Probably, and I'm going to tell you guys why. When the Pope came in 2017, he gave a free mass at Madison Square Garden, and the only way to get tickets to this mass were if you won a raffle at your local Catholic church. And people that won the tickets were scalping them for up to $5,000 a pop. All right? So, like, yes, I'm not surprised. Like, this is crazy.
Okay, wait, is there a scenario where the Catholic Church makes you pay to go to Mass? Is that like a...
No, it wasn't
I understand the secondary market, but, like, is that a thing they do?
No, it was a raffle. So you got entered into a raffle at your local parish?
I understand this specific scenario, but, like, can you expect to pay to attend Mass with the Pope? Is that like a thing that happens?
No.
Yeah, it's a new platform, only Pope.
No.
Right.
Now the Pope does do private masses.
Value there. I'm gonna tell you right now.
The Pope does do private masses for benefactors of the church, not donors, benefactors.
Pope Inu coming soon.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Now my DMs are full of people going Pope Inu.
Well, now you can be one of the first 20 in the shitcoin, and you'll make money.
I am
So
not.
what's the point of Pulse now that this has happened?
I have morals and values.
Oh, here we go.
Hector,
are you trying to start beef?
Yo, this is so. Pulse chain was the idea of proof of stake, much cheaper, clone of Ethereum. They're basically gonna put all your NFTs over there for free, right? So you have them now on proof of stake version ETH. So what's the point of Pulse chain again?
Yo, first you liked the guy. You said, "Oh my god, Richard Hart is my hero.
He has good arguments. I don't care for his stuff, like his Hex and Pulse right now.
You said you said you're going into it.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No,
You were,
no,
you were like
zero.
holding hands with him. You were like, yo, where'd you get your Gucci shit from, man? You were having this constant, this really nice conversation. Sounded kind of like Brokeback Mountain kind of conversation.
David, the Red Bull can man purse thing doesn't really, do it for me.
Listen, if you could wear a fanny pack that costs $80,000, you would. You probably already wear a fanny pack.
No.
I can see you rocking a fanny pack, honestly.
I will say, have you seen him twerking though? Have you seen Richard Hart twerk?
Yeah, that's just weird. Look, I like Richard Hart. I think he's a honest. Like, look, sit back, take your bias aside. I'm talking about the man itself. I think I really do think he's intelligent. I do think he is intelligent. Like anybody who tries to shit on him from that standpoint, you just don't like him. But he is an intelligent cat. I don't know much about Hex. I still didn't dive into it. And I don't know much about Pulse Chain, so I really don't even have a comment on it. I know that it's obviously supposed to you're supposed to get a free airdrop or some shit. It's just, what is it doing? Ripping off or taking?
Yeah, it's a copy of ETH. Basically, like they fork it away at one stage, right?
Yeah.
So you'll see the same protocols and Pulse that you see on Ethereum, like Uniswap, Aave, what have you. I mean, obviously, he's a very smart guy, and Hex has been very successful. But no matter how smart you are, like it's to create your own chain is insanely difficult to do. So, I mean, the smartest people are working on Algorand, on ETH, on what have you, on Zilliqa, BSV. So, I think just being smart by himself doesn't really mean anything. I think it's too much for him to handle.
Well, I just look. I think if he got away from doing, this shit where, hey, look, I got the most expensive diamond, I got the most expensive Ferrari, 101s, like all the. If he got away from doing that now and just would go out there onto outlets and people would let him on, I think people would maybe have a different perspective about whatever he's, creating. When he's out there being flamboyant and, showing off all the shit that he has, it really is from one side, when I interviewed him, he had a point. Like, I'm trying to go. He stated, like, I'm trying to go out there. I'm trying to, just speak my truth. Nobody's listening to me. So you know what I did? I started buying all this stuff, and you know what? All of a sudden, all the doors opened up for me. Everybody wants to talk to me. Everybody wants to do an interview with me. Now people want to talk. Now people want to come to the table. This is our current society. Like, if people are talking here and if people are just listen, we have smart people that come up here all the time. You spit facts. People tend to not listen to people who literally can go ahead and put shit onto a table. No, we want people that come in and are loud and like Tate, like Andrew Tate. Like that's what we want. We want in our current society. That's what we want. We want the Tates. We want people that are loud because that's what we're growing up around. That's it. So that's why he's doing what he's doing. Can't blame him. He got attention. Now people know about Hex. Now people know about Richard Hart. Now they want to invite him onto every goddamn mainstream media platform. He did what he needed to do. Good for him.
Yep.
Good for him.
Facts. He said he was like, he tried to through an educational, very simple way, and just no one cared. And like you just said, I think he said that in many videos. Like once he started getting flashy and flexing his wrist and all that stuff, everyone started to care. So, kudos to him. He's a genius and a great marketer.
Look at the rooms. I'm going to show you. There are spaces, right? There are spaces that will open up and say, we are doing a $10,000 giveaway. Yet there is nothing. I've been in those spaces. I've been in those spaces multiple times. Every 5 minutes, I'm reminded, this is, oh my God, look how many people are in this space. Oh my God, look how many people in this space. This is crazy. So many. So what the fuck are we talking about? What are we? Nothing. We're not. And then we obviously bring in, that chat has a lot of people that are known within crypto. And then we mention every 5 minutes how big the space is. And nobody learns anything. You know what it reminds me of? A few years ago or two, I don't know how many years ago this was, but we had that Dogecoin space where there was like almost 11,000 people. It was organized by that douchebag Mac Wallace, like that douchebag.
Douche, no. Douche bag guy.
No, I'm not being nice. Like that douchebag, that piece of shit goes and opens up a room, and what I think we're coming into a room and gonna have a conversation about all topics. No, the entire time we're breaking records, we're breaking spaces. No, what? Who the fuck learned anything from this shit? Nobody. Well, I'm sitting in there like, yo, what am I doing here?
But
that was the beginning.
Wallace
That was the beginning of engagement farming.
He was able to steal a lot of money though. So Matt Wallace then leveraged that into rugging people, taking their money with Tiger Coin, promoting his shitty projects all over the internet, and then being a bigot. And then when you call him out for being a bigot, he tries to deflect it like, oh, you're just being sensitive. Nah, man, you're a bigot. Full stop. Like I'm not sensitive. The worst part about being me is I've never been sensitive, right? I'm somewhere on that spectrum. I don't give a fuck about your feelings, and you shouldn't care about mine. I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Whatever happened that group. Whatever the group people said, fuck your feelings. Say what's on your mind. Get it off your chest. I'm that guy. I like to fight with my friends because you know what? I'm a guy, right? As a guy growing up, David, I'm sure you're this similar. You fought with your best friends in some way, shape, or form. You had to fight with them.
Oh, you know me already. I don't have to tell you about me.
If you don't know how to defend yourself, how are you going to be able to stand up? Listen, there's a book that I just read. It's called Modeling of America. It was written by a moderator, right? And all they said was, coddling people. It's not about your feelings. It's about what is the information that you produce to make sure your argument is reasonable, rational, and logical. If you cannot produce information that defends your standpoint, and all you do is name call or you cry, well, guess what? Use a hug. Use a cry, baby. Get out my grill. Step off. Chains off. Save it for somebody else. Hey, David. We are over time, and I wanted to let you know that, and that's why I kind of jumped in real fast. We're over time. So, David, you want to take it away so we can close this thing out?
Yes. So, let me just go ahead and say, first of all, thank you for everybody who showed up to the breakdown, episode 59. We appreciate you. 59 episodes. That's a lot. You know, a lot of people quit after 10. So 59 episodes in, you know, the show's evolved. Shout out to everybody who has done everything possible to, or had a part in this. Because without you, like, this show wouldn't be here. But we're going to keep grinding away. We're going to get to 1,000 shows plus. And we're going to continue to have really good spaces to where, like, everybody can go ahead and have a microphone and talk about the latest news and have some fun with it. Not be boring and not have like a circle jerk. Like, when I don't want that kind of shit. I just want to have fun talking. Yo, think back to the days where you would sit on the corner and just talk with your boys, man. That's what I'm trying to do here. Just trying to talk with some fucking cool ass people and just gain something out of the conversations. Shout out to Gokhshtein Media for powering this. Shout out to our sponsor, Unstoppable Domains. Obviously, they named their brand after me because I'm unstoppable. No, I'm kidding. But Unstoppable Domains, thank you very much. Go visit Gokhshtein Media. Click the link. Get yourself an NFT domain name. If you've seen what's happened with ENS domain names, don't miss out. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna miss out either. Shout outs to everybody who came in today. I know you guys, a lot of you guys did not sleep. I didn't sleep. Like I said, if you're watching YouTube, I'm showing you this camera, this fucking camera. I am still not able to connect this shit, okay, to the computer to give me better quality so I can show off my pretty face to you guys. So, I still got a nice camera here set up. I'm just saying. What do I want? Also, the merch store went up. Gokhshtein Media has the merch store. You guys have been asking me about the shirt, the sweaters, the hoodie, whatever, the cup, the hat. It's up there. We got 4 items. We have an exclusive shirt. Well, actually, we have an exclusive sweater. Hold on.
I want my sweater, bro.
All right,
Yo,
so
it's
there's two sweaters.
It's cuffing
Two.
season.
hoodie season, man. Hoodie season. Let's go.
This right
It's
here.
cuffing season.
I'm feeling the mountain, bro. I need one for real.
If you're on YouTube right now, this shirt right here, this sweater, this is limited. This is limited. All right. So if you get in the regular Gokhshtein Media sweatshirt, shout outs to you. It's nice. It feels good. Made well. This limited. Established 2018. Limited. I don't know where we might go with this. Maybe blockchain. Maybe an NFT, tangible. I don't know. Or maybe not. I probably got myself in trouble. I'm sure I'll hear it. But cop yourself some gear. Don't wear it outside. Do not wear it outside, because I'm telling you, I was walking down the street. People were looking at me. People driving by looking at me. They're not stopping. They're going right through red lights. I'm trying to avoid accidents here, bro. Walking down the street, people breaking their neck, looking back. Oh shit, oh snap. If you want their attention, rock it. Watch what happens. Obviously, you rock a shirt like that, you're getting into any party. By the way, also, before we leave, Akil, thank you very much for patiently waiting here, because Akil looks like he just wants to beat the shit out of me. Michelle, get on it. Today, Ethereum solved, what was it? Ethereum saved the planet. Ethereum saved the planet. G Media swag. I want it done immediately. And on that
note, while David continues to try to
this Thursday, next week, we're going only YouTube. That's it. So if you want to tune in, you want to chat, it'll be on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube only. Period. I might leave this chat open. We might have the Twitter Spaces open, but we ain't bringing nobody up. It'll strictly be on YouTube. So if you want to support us, we would love to go ahead and have you. We'll bring people on. We have the ability to bring people on to the show, so we can still have these conversations. But I'm tired of Twitter, because I can't talk on Twitter no more. Elon Musk has sent out all these bots. I have CZs and a bunch of Vitalics, literally 40, 50 at a time attacking a tweet. It's impossible. So YouTube it is. Hopefully we see you next week. Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in to us. Thank you for your support.
You forking the chat, dude?
We're going to YouTube, man. We're going to YouTube. That's where we're going. And on that note, I'm flipping the mic to Akil. Akil, go ahead and send us off.
Thank you once again, David Gokhshtein, and thank you everyone in the community for all your support. My name is Akil Patterson. That's David Gokhshtein. You've been watching The Breakdown, presented by Gokhshtein Media, but powered by Unstoppable Domains. And on that note, have a great day and even better tomorrow.